to Tuesday, Wildfire athletes. Coach Tiffany, Coach Damien here. We're here to bring you your Tuesday CrossFit workout explained. So we're going to get started with a warm-up. You're going to do 3 rounds. You've got 1 minute of jump rope. If you've got a jump rope, awesome. If not, do a virtual jump rope. Okay, and it's just getting moving. So you can do 2 feet, you can do that 1 foot back and forth, you can do a jump rope running, whatever works best for you. Okay, as you go through these 3 rounds, start working on getting faster and maybe working towards those virtual double unders or double unders in general. Then you're going to get into 10 kneel to stands. If you've got an object that's somewhat light to use, that'll help, and you can start with these with no weight and then move up to adding weight if you want. So you're just kneeling, standing, coming up, working, making sure those hips are getting open. With that weight, it's just going to challenge you a little bit more. As you stand up, stand into that squat. As you go back down, go into that squat. Okay? Every time you get up is 1 rep. Then you're going to keep that object, if you've got it, and then do 10 Russian march twists. Okay, so you're doing that twist, but you're marching as well. Knee comes up, twist that body. Then 10 push-ups. Get those good push-ups in there, full range of motion all the way to the ground, all the way up. Good. Then we're going to do a stretch as well as a hip opener, getting you ready for some good mornings later today. So straight legs, straight arms from the ground. You're taking an object all the way up overhead. Okay, so keep that core engaged. Make sure this weight is relatively light. As soon as you go up overhead, bring it down, touch the ground, and it swings up and overhead to get those shoulders open over it. Good. Back flat, core tight the whole time. Just take those nice and slow and really get that good range of motion. All right, strength is happening next. We got bent over rows and good mornings for you today. Okay, really working on that core stability, good glute activation, and those lats. Okay, good morning. If you've got dumbbells, barbell, whatever you got, straight legs, tall chest, hinge at those hips, come right up. Squeeze those glutes and hamstrings as you come up. Keep those shoulders activated for me. Okay, and that core nice and tight. You run as far down as you can, still maintain a flat back. Okay? 10 of the, oh, sorry, not 10. 5 of those. Okay, then you're going to go into the bent over rows. Okay, keeping those shoulder blades engaged. Drive those elbows back. Core tight. And you're still going to feel those hamstrings from those good mornings. Okay? So alternate between these. You're going to do 5 good mornings, then 5 bent over rows, then take a rest. And do that for 5 rounds. If you can move up in weight or change objects as you go through these, great. If the weight is relatively light and you want some more activation or stimulus, change these sets to sets of 10 versus sets of 5 if that weight is relatively light. All right, workout is going to be Tabata. We got Tabata Tuesday. So the Tabata interval is going to be 20 seconds worth of work, 10 seconds worth of rest, and you're going to go 8 cycles at that one movement before you move on to the next movement for another 8 cycles of that. Okay, so we're going Tabata wall ball. If you have a wall ball and a target to hit, we're going to have you use that, so make sure that you are hitting the exact spot every single time. Be safe with that. And even if the height isn't what you normally do, if you've got something to actually throw against, we will want you to practice that. If you don't, and you still have that medicine ball, you're going to do kind of an air toss and catch. We want that ball leaving your hands, so you're used to that toss and catch of this. Full squat all the way up overhead. If you don't have an object that you can throw or toss, let's say it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell, as far as a weighted object that you have, obviously we want you to be safe and not toss that one overhead. Okay, you're going to use it as a thruster. Okay, so we still want that fast explosion out of the bottom after that squat. Come up overhead. You can go single arm, switch. You can go double arm if you want to too. Okay, just make sure those arms come all the way up overhead and focus on speed out of the bottom. Go slow and control down, but speed out of the bottom. Okay, then you've got and if you have 0 objects whatsoever, do a jumping squat. Okay, so you still get that fast out of the bottom and some height. And you can practice tossing those arms up overhead too. Then we've got box jumps. Okay, for box jumps, if you've got something safe to jump on, that's what we're going to want you to do. 2-foot start, 2-foot land in that squat, stand all the way up at the top. If you need to change these to step-ups, depending on your fitness level or the object that you're stepping up on, each step is going to be 1, get all the way up, come back down. Again, if you don't have anything to jump on or step on, you can do tuck jumps. So you're just standing, tuck jump, get that knee up nice and high. We've done broad jumps for this as well too, where you're jumping forward. You can also take this where you're jumping laterally over an object too. So if you want to take your dumbbell or kettlebell and use that to jump over, you can jump over that laterally or forward and back. Just gives you something more to focus on as far as what that jump looks like. Okay, challenge yourself with this. Change it up from maybe how you've been doing a box jump if you don't have that box from last week. Then we've got double unders, so go back to that jump rope. Work on that virtual double under if you don't have double unders yet. If you've got a jump rope and you want to do singles for this, you can definitely do singles, work on the speed. For all of these Tabatas, your goal is to get as many reps as you can in that 20 seconds. And then over those 8 intervals, the goal is to keep as steady in that as possible. So if you get 20 jump ropes or 20 double unders in those 20 seconds, the next round, your goal is still 20 double unders. Okay, and you want to be able to maintain that over that 8 intervals. After double unders, our next exercise is Russian twist. So grab an object, and this could be a laundry detergent jug or a water bottle or anything like that. If you've got something weighted, grab it, but you're going to twist side to side. Okay? Tapping that object to the side, but keeping that tall back and really engaging your core to help you out. If you need to, you can bring your legs up for a little bit extra work. If you need to scale it, bring your legs down or keep your legs straight completely and just work on that twist. Awesome. Make sure you're breathing through that one too. Last one, Tabata Burpee. We want that explosive energy, and we want you to be able to get down on the ground and get back up again. Nice and functional movement. 20 seconds of burpees. Find a good, steady rhythm with this. Okay? We want you to be consistent in that 20 seconds, and we want you to be able to get the same amount of work in each 20 seconds over those 8 intervals. So find a good threshold that is going to be good for you on that, and then push that limit just a little bit to make it even better. Those are your 5 exercises today. We'll take you through them. If you've got a clock, set about 30 seconds to a minute rest in between each Tabata, and have fun with this one. Let us know your score. How many did you get in each of those 20 seconds? What was your best score? What was your least score? And that'll be good feedback for you as your fitness level increases. So have an awesome Tuesday, and we'll see you again tomorrow.